22 seconds. That's how long it takes for the bus to pass by my son. I take him to the bottom of our street every day to see him drive by. He starts asking MJ, his best bud, when. From the moment we wake up until I tie his shoes and we start our walk down the hill. He loves his friends. He misses them. It breaks my heart every day. I see his lip curl up as the bus drives away. He knows he's being treated differently. Tim Houston, if this was your son, how would you feel? How can you keep letting this happen? It's a fair question. That's from Kevin Cunningham's Facebook post from the weekend. So tell me about Lian, first of all.
Lian is just about 11. He's actually turning 11 on Saturday. He has we adopted him. My wife and I adopted him about 10 years ago, and he's a special needs kid. He's got multiple special needs, so he's been diagnosed with autism. He has cerebral palsy. He also has a seizure disorder, and when things are complex like this, there's lots of other issues that kind of come along with that.
Tell me what you hope to have happen.
Well, that's a good question. I've been asked that before, and sometimes when what we'd like to see happen is an end to this this labor dispute in some way. Someone figure out a creative way. I mean, to us, we're not on one side or the other. We do think our EPAs deserve a higher wage, but we understand that both government and the union have a right to do what they're doing. We just want this to end because they've set it up in such a way that our kids are taking the brunt of this, and that we feel it should play into part of the equation. As you know, we need to get this. There's value. There's harm happening here. There's real. We need to settle this. So let's get back to the table. Let's be creative in some way. Figure out some way to get these guys back and get them back in school. Get all the kids back in school and get these EPAs and working again. That would be our ideal. One of our biggest fears is actually that the longer they drag this out, is that these EPAs, I mean, they don't make that much money, and many of them will not last through the summer. They just won't. It's not worth the strike pay for them to be there, especially if they have partners that have jobs. Why would they do that? Why would they be out there on the picket lines? And they'll go out and they'll find new jobs. And then what happens in September, when now we've got even larger gaps in the system? So are they going to come to us and say, the EPA's moved on and we don't have a workforce now to be in school with your son, so is he going to have to stay home again? I mean, we don't know how is this going to shake out? It doesn't make sense to us at all, and none of this makes sense.
Turn off the noise. Tune in to what matters. What matters is information you can trust. What matters is the news you can use to make life's big decisions. Informed healthcare choices, casting the smart vote, or opening that business. What matters is understanding the world around you. Let SaltWire connect you to what matters with unlimited access to the information you need for only $20 for the first year. Become a member today.